Yo, 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 what up, Internet? Welcome to the Stingray Thunder Comedy Show for YouTube. Paul. Abnormal dieting is all the rage, but can a weird diet go too far? So as a guy with balls, I've eaten a lot of meat in my time, but these days I mainly live on Wagyu and lobster. But I'm seriously looking to try every kind of meat on the planet, but any endangered animal would do. Now look, I know it sounds taboo, but I really want to try some human meat. You know, because I don't discriminate. Now I know what you're thinking, but I'm not some kind of monster. Like I'm no Jason Voorhees chasing you through the woods, Hannibal Lecter kind of cannibal. Like I'm a nice guy. This is how I'd do it. First up, I'd start hanging around the emergency part of hospitals on my days off and wait for him to pull a guy out of an ambulance with a mangled up leg. It doesn't matter what race they are, because I'm not racist. And then I'll follow him to the operating room, stand outside with my ear to the door. And as soon as I hear them say,
"We are gonna need to amputate that leg,"
and then I burst into the door and bust out with, "Is anyone gonna eat that?" And if he's like, "Okay, go for it," what's wrong with that? At least I got consent. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm Stingray Thunder. Whoa. Accidental racism is never okay. Let me explain. Yo, James, man, you're a comedian, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, bro. Nice to meet you, bro.
Thanks, man. Nice to meet you too. So, where are you from, bro?
Why I gotta be from somewhere, bro? Why I can't just be from where I'm at right now? Why I always gotta have people ask me what country I'm from, where my parents from, where my grandparents from? I don't know. I don't know. Is that what you want? I'm from I don't know. How about that?
I meant like suburb in Melbourne.
Oh. I live in Richmond.
Richmond?
Yeah.
A lot of blacks in Richmond. All religion seems crazy to me. But what the hell is going on with this one? Buddhism is one of the largest religions in the world. But did you know that Buddha was a homeless guy? No job, no home, just a dirty homeless. And homeless people are the worst kinds of people. Apart from yelling at you on the way home from a bar at night, all homeless people are good for is talking to themselves and smoking shard. And what kind of idiot would get advice from a homeless person? Like, that shit wouldn't fly today. This is how it would go down today.
Spare change for accommodation?
Oh, Buddha, thank God. My wife just left me. And she left me with the kids who I hate. And I lost my job. What am I meant to do, Buddha?
Get rid of all your earthly possessions and find inner peace and change for accommodation?
God damn it, Buddha. You really are a stupid shardhead. Get a job, Buddha. I think what I'm trying to say here is pretty simple. Scientology is the best religion. Because we all know it's fake, but at least it breeds success. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm hungover Stingray Thunder. Pop, pop, pop. I think it's safe to say you can take the man out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the man. And this might come as a shock to you all, but I'm not a classy guy. Don't let the outfit fool you. But I'm alright with it. Well, it's more like if I haven't developed class by this stage of my life, it's probably never gonna happen. Like, I lived on the streets growing up. I've seen some things. Terrible things. And there just ain't no strutting back in a class after you've been in a hobo knife fight for a box of wine. I'm like Aladdin if he never met the genie. But it ain't all bad. For example, my housemate found me drunk on the kitchen floor eating a half-eaten bin sandwich. And he was like,
What the hell, bro?
I'm from the streets!
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
But it isn't all hobo knife fights and bin sandwiches. There are some bad points. For example, I can't go to fancy restaurants anymore. Every time I go, the waiter always gives me this weird look. You know the look. You know that look when the waiter rocks up to the table and all the cutlery's missing? Yeah, that look. I can't even date classy women anymore. You know, all the makeup, floral dresses, and uncomfortable shoes. Like if I wanted to go out with the clown, I'd try pick up at the circus. And the next day, their makeup's your makeup now. Ugh, gross. Well, I know that's the last time I'm getting drunk and picking up at a circus. Hell, I don't even touch myself to classy porn anymore. I'm too realistic. Every time I try, I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna have to do a lot of overtime to take her to the places she likes. Yeah, she's gonna hate my jokes. Oh, her parents are gonna hate me. And my love muscle is flaccid, because it's hard to maintain happy fun times when you've already disappointed yourself, the girl you're pleasing yourself to, and her parents in your secret alone time fantasies. It's impossible. Now I've got a lot of friends who keep saying,
I'm not classy too, bro. Can I use that as an excuse for my poor behavior?
sure you can, but only if you can pass my I'm not a classy guy and I'm from the streets test. And this is it. Alright, everybody close your eyes. Now picture yourself eating dinner at the dinner table. Look at the plate. Look beside the plate. Count the forks. Alright? Everyone got their number? Unless your number was, who the hell owns a dinner table? You're classier than I am. I also would have accepted, don't you mean spork?
Eating disorders make people more attractive. But there's one eating disorder that always goes too far. So I used to be a vegan. But I wasn't one of those hippie vegans you'd see at an animal rights protest. Nah, screw those guys. I just wanted to lose some weight. And veganism is the healthiest eating disorder. A lot of vegans used to say to me,
You should be a vegan because animals are innocent and need protection.
well, that's a load of crap. If you think animals are so innocent, why don't you throw your child into a bullpen? Let's see how innocent you think these animals are when your child's skewered by a bullhorn. And if no one ate meat, chickens would have died out centuries ago. Like they are the dumbest, laziest bird on the planet. Like they've got wings and they can't fly. Like they would have been wiped out by wild pigs like the dodo bird. Cows are just a bunch of dicks. Look, I think what I'm trying to say here is pretty simple. Your eating disorder doesn't make you a better person. Losing all that weight and becoming hotter does though. Thank you very much everybody. I'm Stingray Thunder. Pop, pop, pop. Therapy is good for people with mental issues. But there is no better therapy than a chat with your local bartender.
Well, here's trouble. How's things? Oh, man. I don't even know. Like, I got home tonight, and my wife was cheating on me with another dude.
Well, one day you'll laugh about that. Trust me.
She had another whose dick right in her mouth.
Nice.
Next thing you know, I black out. I wake up downstairs eating a steak. There's blood everywhere.
You'll probably laugh about that with a grandkitty on your lap.
Like, everywhere. I go into the kitchen, there's chopped up lips everywhere.
Well, you only meet one or two of them in your lifetime, that's for sure.
I don't know what's happening, so I just figure have a share and come here.
Well, it sounds to me like she loves you.
Is Flat Earth Theory real? Check it out. Flat Earth Theory is real. Like I watched a couple of TikToks that just made 100% sense. And then I did some of my own research. Sure, I failed year 7 twice, and my girlfriend's pretty much just a flashlight. But people need to learn how to look outside the box. So I was punching my man parts the other day while watching 2 midgets go at it on my laptop, and then I realized something. Titties are flat. I know they look like 2 half globes, but then I reached over and touched my laptop. Flat. This basketball. Flat. Moon landing. Flat. Like if the moon landing wasn't flat, how come I can make it look like I'm on the moon using only a green screen and video editing? Pamela Anderson? Flat. Child that got hit by a car? Flat. I think what I'm trying to say here is pretty simple. We're all living in a simulation created by Scientology, and I can't stop smoking shard. Violence is a fun way to deal with your problems, but why are so many people against it? A lot of privileged middle class people always seem to say the same thing.
There's never an excuse for violence.
But those people have never had to fight for someone they love, or even had to fight to protect their butt cherry. And to be honest, good for them. But their opinion in the matter is uneducated, and screams the kind of privilege I haven't known until I moved to a middle class area. It's like me telling a woman how tampons work, and finishing it off with, and there's never any excuse for them. The dumbest thing is they say they like MMA and boxing. So what they're really saying is, fighting is okay, but only if someone's getting paid to do it for their entertainment. It's the same kind of ignorance that comes out with the whole
Women shouldn't have to defend themselves. It's men that need to learn to respect women.
no matter how much you say that, there's no amount of talking that will change the fact that there's a bunch of crazy people out there ready to do you wrong. And if you don't learn how to fight, I'm sorry to say this, they're gonna get you. Like, can we just give women tasers already to even out things a bit? I think what I'm trying to say here is pretty simple. Quit your privilege explaining before someone makes you drink your teeth. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm Stingray Thunder. Bring the thunder. This is the answer to the most common question I get asked in my life. A lot of people keep asking me the same goddamn question.
You're so beautiful, attractive, and intelligent. How is someone like you still single?
The answer to that is pretty simple. Women want a lot out of a male partner. Nice job, nice house, good with kids, strong, tattoos, well-spoken, educated, nice car, and the list goes on. And after a lot of hard work, I got there in my early 30s. So after all of that hard work, is it really too much for me to ask for 3 things? All they have to do is be hot enough to make my wood hard, never be an arsehole to me, and have a slightly above average understanding of metal fabrication and welding. Like, I've worked hard for 11 years, working my ass off, overcoming dyslexia and a ghetto upbringing, dealing with all my issues, spending thousands of dollars, and all I'm asking for is a little bit of regular exercise, not taking your lady problems out on me, and maybe a 2-month course. Like, am I asking too much here? Look, I think what I'm trying to say here is pretty simple. I'm a red flag and I'm probably gonna die alone. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm Stingray Thunder. Well, it looks like we've come to the end of the show. I hope you've had a good time and had a lot of laughs. And if you could like, share, comment, and subscribe, that'd be sick titties. And I'll suck your... Also, a bunch of videos of mine are popping up on your screen right now. Feel free to check them out. Bunch of legends. I'm Stingray Thunder. Big love to you all.